welcome back to the January house. This is Mike. Thanks for checking in. It's been a minute since I made a video, about a month now. I've been super busy here with life in general, really, but specifically reselling, trying to list as many items as I can for the fourth quarter, just every day list as much as I can. But recently I was reading some Facebook posts about people that watch reselling videos on YouTube and what they like about them and what they don't like about them. And one comment kind of struck me in particular. The person said, I like to watch the haul videos when the sellers go out and buy things at garage sales or auctions or whatever. But a lot of times they don't really follow up on what the item sold for or how long it took to sell. How do they take their pictures? More of the process stuff. Did they take offers and things of that nature? So I thought I'd make a follow-up video to a live auction that I went to on August 27th. And if you haven't seen the video, I'll put a link to it here. So if you haven't seen it, you might want to go back and watch that before you watch this video. But for those of you that have, just a quick recap. It was an estate sale, but it was in a live auction format. All the items were brought out of the house and they had an auction in the backyard, live and in person. So my buddy Johnny and I went there and we picked up a few cool things. And I wanted to show you some of the items that have sold already from that live auction. And just a little note before I get started, when I show the picture of the item that sold, if the price that I tell you is different than the price that you see in the picture, it's because I took an offer on it. So you can see what I listed it for, and then I'll tell you what I actually sold it for. All right, so let's jump into it. All right, so first up are the two Budweiser satin jackets that I picked up that day. These were really cool, I thought. I ended up paying $10 each for them. This first one here, this Budweiser 3XL jacket, sold for $59 plus shipping the day after the auction. So the auction was on August 27th and this sold on August 28th. And you can see by this picture here, I don't really have a great setup for taking photos of bigger clothing items like these jackets. This was a 3XL. Usually I just do like a lay flat on the table, but a 3XL jacket was not going to fit on the table. So I tried to hang it up. It's terrible. It's a terrible picture. I'm sure you have a better setup than I do, but that's the picture I took and it ended up selling. And then I sold the second Budweiser jacket. Now this one was a different size. This was extra large Budweiser jacket, but the same look to it, the same style as a satin jacket. And I sold it for $40 plus shipping on September 3rd. So not that long after the auction on the 27th. But what you can see here is the picture I took this time. I learned a little bit from the first jacket picture I took. I used that photo editing software that eBay has where you can remove the background. So it doesn't look great still. It's still not that great of a picture, but it definitely looks better than that first picture, I think. All right, then next I sold one pipe. I bought a kind of like a cigar box full of pipes, and I've only sold one since then. I thought they would sell a little bit quicker, a little bit faster than they have, but I ended up selling this Willard pipe for $13.49 plus shipping. All right, then I picked up this big lot of shoes, sneakers in this big box. I think I ended up buying the whole box for $30. And the first pair of shoes that I sold were these Crocs, actually, these American flag Crocs, and I sold them on Mercari. So what I do is when I list, everything goes on eBay first, and then I use Vendu cross-listing platform software. There's a link to it in the description of this video if you want to check it out. But it's really easy for me to use, and usually the next day after I list the item on eBay, I'll go into this software and then import those listings from eBay over to Mercari. So these Crocs sold on Mercari for $19 plus shipping on September 7th. All right, the next I sold this pair of Nike Air Jordans. I actually sold it on a YouTube auction that I was part of on October 7th. So not that long ago, for $40 with free shipping. When I do my auctions on YouTube, I have a separate channel, but I also go on other people's auctions as a guest a lot of times, but I still do free shipping, always free shipping for me, for my YouTube friends. This pair of Nike Air Jordans sold for $40. And then I recently sold this pair of Kyrie Irving sneakers on eBay for $59.99 plus shipping on October 13th. All right, then we get to the big bundle of Green Bay Packers items. If you watched the video, you saw I picked up a number of shirts, and then I picked up a big hat lot, and there was a couple Green Bay Packers hats in there as well. So the first Green Bay Packers shirt that I sold, it was a single stitch shirt. I sold it for $14 on eBay plus shipping on August 29th. So 2 days actually after I was at the live auction. And then the day after that, I got a message from an individual that comes to my live auctions on my other channel, but they watch this channel as well, and they saw the haul that I did at that live auction. And their son is actually a big Green Bay Packers fan. So they reached out to me and they said, hey, would you sell me a few of these items? So they ended up buying a few shirts, a few hats. And if you remember from that video, there was a bandana that was Green Bay Packers, and there was also like a laundry bag. It had like a drawstring on it. So a couple shirts, a couple hats, the bandana, and that laundry bag. I sold all those items to this one individual for $40, free shipping on August 30th. All right, then next I sold another Green Bay single stitch t-shirt on eBay for $14.99 plus shipping on September 7th. And then I sold a Green Bay, it was kind of like a Green Bay slash Chicago Bears, kind of making fun of the Chicago Bears single stitch shirt on eBay as well for $29.99 plus shipping on October 9th. So that day at the live auction, I spent $78 total in cost. And I still have a number of items left to sell, pipes. I have another decent pair of sneakers that I need to sell from that lot. Still some Green Bay shirts and a few other little things from that lot. But I spent $78 that day, and so far gross sales on all the items I just mentioned in this video, gross sales, was $330.46. So, you know, we have to take out fees and shipping on the items where I did free shipping. But it's still close to 4x on the money that I spent, and I still have a number of items to sell. So all in all, I think it was a pretty good deal. Let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button for me. Leave me a message in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great videos. Thanks.